Hello, Algebra 1 students. If you're looking at Fry's 2-9 practice that he is giving out on that would be the 22nd, I want to go through the odds with you, and hopefully this helps out. I'm going to show you some of my steps too, because I might be explaining it a little bit differently than Mr. Fry. Maybe this different way would help. If it's the same way, I've seen in the classroom, it seemed to be a little bit different, but maybe on some of the other videos and slides. I like to translate, like how you've been translating your phrases into, your verbal phrases into mathematical phrases. I do the same thing with these. What percent of 58 is 18? So what percent, we don't know the percent, of means times 58 is equals 18. So in order to get the percent by itself, I got to divide by 58 on both sides. I get n percent by itself. It equals 18 divided by 58 is 0.31. In order to change, to get rid of that percent that's within, I change this to a percent. And you just move the decimal 2 places and you've got 31%. Number 3, what is 40% of 120? So what, we don't know, is equals 0.40. I change it to a decimal just to make life easier. Times of means times 120, and you should be getting 48 when you take 0.40 times 120. Number 5, a pair of pants that regularly costs $55 are on sale for 35% of the regular price. What is the sale price of the pants? So first of all, I find 35% of 55. I change it to a decimal, move it 2 places to the left, get rid of the percent, and turn it into a decimal. And that becomes 1925. That's going to be how much is off. So I take the 55 and subtract how much is off to get the sale price. The sale price, I should put a dollar sign there, $35.75. Great deal on pants. Number 7, 70% of what number is 63? So 0.7 of times what number, n, equals 63. Okay, so I divide both sides by the 0.7, and 63 divided by 0.7 gives me 90. So 70% of 90 is 63. Going on to number 9, we're doing a little I equals PRT. It's interest equals principal times the rate times the time. So in this problem, I have $13,000 is deposited into a savings account that earns simple interest at a rate of 6.5% per year. How much interest will the money have earned after 3 years? So the principal is $13,000. The rate, be careful in changing your percent to a decimal. That's the most common mistake. You're going to want to move that decimal 2 places back. So I move it 1 and it becomes 0.65. But I have to move it 2 to 0.065. Okay? Multiply that by 3 because it's 3 years. And so you will get, when you multiply all that out, the interest earned after 3 years will be $2,535. Go ahead, try the even ones on your own, make mistakes. That's how we learn. And hopefully you've been pausing this as we go along. Number 11, for these, you tell whether you are finding a percent, a part, or a base, and then solve. So what percent of 88 is 36.96? Well, obviously, we're looking for a percent, because that's what it's asking. And so I have, and then I just rewrite this into a mathematical equation. So what percent of 88 is 36.96. So I divide both sides by 88. I just didn't show my work here, and I got 0.42. 0.42 becomes a percentage by moving the decimal 2 places to the right, so n equals 42%. And lastly, number 13, what is 50% of 1,175? Well, obviously we're looking for a part. We're looking for a part of 1,175. And then I just rewrote this. What is 50% as a decimal of times 1,175? So I just take that 1,175 and multiply by 0.50, and bam, we have it right there. 587.5. All right, hopefully this helps, and good luck with those evens.